Good morning, everybody. It's Friday, last day of the week. Yesterday was kind of a cluster ho-ho, you know what I mean. Had two pool cages to do yesterday. The guy from Righteous Rescreen, he's going through a divorce, so his mind ain't right. I did the first pool cage 6 weeks ago. I pulled up. What the hell? Already did this one. Then I went to the next one, who he was supposed to call. He never did. The people were in there. I heard the dog barking up by the front door. And then I hung around a little bit longer, went out back. The pool cage was locked up, so I couldn't get in. So I went back to the front door, and then I heard somebody, the dog was barking real loud at the door. Then all of a sudden the dog disappeared into the back room, and I can hear him eep, 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 yelping in the back room. So somebody was up. They just weren't going to answer the door. So I had the day off. Got some stuff done around my house that needed to get done. Today we have a pool cage this morning, and then we have another pool cage and a driveway to do after that. So today will be a good day, and let's go learn about pool cages, okay? And some concrete cleanup. I'm Don from Super Blast. Let's get after it. Hey, check out the new sun hat my wife got me. She wants me to be protected from the sun, and you should be. Pool cage. We got everything hooked up, injectors hooked up. Gonna go right on out there and get the outside done first. Then we're gonna get after it. Do the inside, and we're gonna run the machine at 3/4 speed. That's all you're going to need to get the injection system to work. When you got 10 gallons, we got 10.6 gallons a minute on the custom cat pump made for Ameritech by Cat Pumps. Gary over there, he's an engineer at Ameritech, and then he got together with Cat. Well, I'll tell you what, that pump is strong as it gets. All right, we're going to do the outside of the cage first, then we're going to go on the inside, all right? I'm Don. Let's get after it. Okay, so what we do is we coat every single thing down in here. The floor real good. Everything gets coated. You can even see these leaves that are up in here. We want to get all that out from there. You can see that algae that's along the outside there. Just go ahead and spray all this stuff. Make sure you get it all. This is a very old cage. It's probably about 30 years old. Before they put in the arches and tall cathedral ceiling type cages, this is all they have, you know. Just your average flat thinking back in the 60s and 70s and 80s. This isn't too dirty at all, so it's going to come out real nice. But I think you get the general idea, eh? All right, let's get after it. Are you ready to get this party started? Let's get after it. right, that's how you do it. Deck's all nice and clean. We didn't take the surface cleaner to it because we didn't want to leave marks on this guy's deck. So we just left it the way it was. And now, I'm going to reel back to the truck, go home and eat, then we're going to get after the next job. We'll see you there. Let's get after it. Hey, here we are, job number 2. This is a brand new customer, referred by a few of these people that live in this community, and he's seen me work before, so he hired me because of my reputation. So that's pretty good. We're going to be doing this paver driveway, get the gutter in the road to the property line. Then he has a real nasty green screens, green cage. It'll be a nice cleanup, all right? We're just going to put this driveway and stuff on warp speed, and then we'll mosey along with the cage with a little real time back there, all right? Show you how to get rid of algae, just using simple downstream. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast, and let's get after it. That's how you do it. Boom! There's a few little weeds, just blasting them out with the ball valve. When you have a lot, of course, you get the turbo nozzle out. But that's all ready to be sealed up now. And if he doesn't do it, the chlorine will keep the mold and algae out for a little bit longer, all right? I'm Don from Super Blast. Let's go look at this messy pool cage. We'll be right back. All right. Do you see that green in the screen? That's some green stuff right there. And it's over here in this screen over here. We also have it down this end. A lot of algae up on top. This is a 5-beam pool cage, so it's just going to be a tad bit more money than the standard price. All right, see that green in the screen right there? We'll show you how to get that out. What you got to do is lay the SH sideways in the screen. Here, let's go check that out real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, here's the example. Turn your tip sideways. You see that green? Get it sideways. Just like that. Now you see how that is? You can't see in there because the soap and the SH is in between the screens. Now we got to get these here. Try to get a couple more. I go this way. All right. for a short hose. Let's get some on here just to get it started. Okay, now, I think you get the picture, right? Now when we come back, all that stuff's going to turn white. All right, I got to go add 50 more feet of hose. We'll be right back. All right, a little bit more information. See that screen door? We also have this in here. Some of that orange stuff there might need a pump up sprayer, so that's why I always insist that everybody get one. You don't have to soft wash everything that looks bad, you know. 99% of this is going to come off all on its own, just for the simple downstream. You just have to grow some patience, that's all. Get them screens are soaking real good. Alright, I think you get the gist of everything. You see how everything's turning white over there on those screens? All right, let's get after it. Alright, that's how you do it. Looks brand new again. All the green is out of the screens. Not one trace of green anywhere, except for right there. We'll go ahead and get that off of there real quick. 2 little spots. That's going to be it for today. Thanks for tuning in. Hope everybody enjoys their weekend, because I have it off and I got some pool repairs to do. Alright, maybe I'll make a little video on how to repair brick coping on your pool when you have all these people over doing cannonballs and in a 27-year-old pool. I'm Don for Super Blast. Get after it.